Hello, in this video I wanted to talk about this helmet, which is the Noble Mantec TK02, which I've had now for a couple of weeks, and it's a style of helmet similar to what you might have seen on the channel before, this black one here. Now this one was from AliExpress, which of course generally is known for being quite cheap, and it's alright. It's not the best, and it is cheaper than this one. This one comes in, at the moment actually it's about $259, it's around Black Friday time as I do this video. It might go up at some point and it might come down again, but around $259 to $300 or something like that. TK02 model. They're based on the style, I think it's a Scorpion style helmet, which I really liked. They both have this kind of flip up visor and removable mouthpiece. This one was around, I think it was about £80, so probably about $100-ish. So a bit cheaper, but people might be wondering, why would you get this one over something like that that's a lot cheaper? And at first I thought, well, because I'd seen Noble Mantec before, and I thought, okay, I'm not going to buy one of them just yet, because there are cheaper ones on AliExpress. But when I got it, it wasn't the best. For example, this mouthpiece, I've actually had to fix it, but it just kind of came straight off. So that there's a button on the side, but if you just kind of do that, it just comes off. It's not the best. And inside, the quality, it's okay, but then when you start peeling it back, and you'll notice that screws are missing, you can see the lining coming away. It's just, you're getting what you pay for, basically. It will give you protection if you crash. And by the way, I'm coming at this as more of a PEV head protection rather than motorbike head protection. Technically these are motorbike helmets, but if I rode a motorbike, I'd probably want something that is generally used for motorbikes which don't have this kind of easily removable jaw piece. I think these would be fine if you're falling on your face at say 20, 30 miles an hour. But at motorbike speeds, I'd want something a lot more solid than that mouthpiece, especially. The head bit, I'm sure that's just as good as any other head helmet, just the jaw piece, the mouthpiece. A lot of accidents, remember, happen to the face. So if you're on your electric skateboard or your electric unicycle and you hit a pothole and you go flying face first into the floor, not sure about this one because, like I say, it's not the most sturdy, but the Noble Mantec is a lot better. So let's just remove this there. But that one's a lot more sturdy. It's got a different mechanism underneath. It flicks off by pushing these two bits forward. There you go. And altogether, wearing this one, it's just a nicer experience in general. It feels a lot nicer on my head. This is a lot more sturdy the way it's attached. And then you can see the quality of the materials inside is just so much better than the one from AliExpress. Like you can't just peel it back and see all the crap underneath, and there's no screws falling out. Like literally when I got this one, I had to talk to the people who sent it because screws were just falling out everywhere. And the screws, I tried to screw them back in again, they wouldn't screw back in because the threads had all gone. So it was just, there's bits missing in there. So, you know, this one is more expensive, but you are paying for the quality. Now, the reason I wanted this though, this isn't just an advert. This is more about the difference between this one and this one, because I bought this one. This one, I contacted Noble because I saw a few of the e-skaters I was watching had, they were kind of sponsored by them and they work with them. I'm not sponsored by them, but I did ask them if they were interested in sending me something, and I would use it on my videos, but I feel like I'd like to talk about it as well. So the main reason I got this one was because in the daytime, I'd like to have eye protection that is shaded, and I like the idea of people not being able to see me. So in the daytime, I can use this. But then at night time, when I only had that on this one, I couldn't see anything. So I had to have this bit up, and then the wind would get in my eyes, and then I'd get watery eyes, and that would be quite annoying. So this one wasn't very good to use at night. So then what I'd do is I'll get this helmet here, which is a nice helmet, the Steelbird Air. I like this one, again. Better for e-bikes and PEVs. I don't think I'd want to use this on a motorbike if I was going really fast. But This had this really cool visor that I'll pop on the screen right now, where you couldn't see through and it just looked really futuristic, and I really liked this helmet for that. But I ended up taking that visor off and putting the clear one on, because then I could wear this one at night and then I would be able to see, and obviously with the visor I've got the protection from the wind and things going in my eyes. But I really wanted this helmet because of the way the visor was, and you'll see it on the screen right now. I think most of you will agree with me. It's a lot better with the visor that you can't see through. So I didn't like having to use the two helmets all the time. So then I saw this one, which by the way has got a much cooler mechanism here compared to just pushing this down, and also a clear visor that you could put down like that. And I really wanted that because obviously then I've got the daytime one and I've got the nighttime one all in one helmet, and I don't keep having to swap. And it means I can put the cool visor back on this one, so when I feel like going a bit Tron-esque, I can put this one on and not have to have it as boring clear old visor that everyone can see through and see my ugly mug. So yeah, that's the reason I wanted it. And then when I got it, I was really, really impressed. It did come in a much better package than that one. It came with a nice little bag. Not a bag for the helmet, I don't think. I did struggle to try and get the helmet in that bag, but it's a really nice bag, and it was just a much nicer package. It does come with a little bag, but most helmets come with a little drawstring bag that you can keep the helmet in. But if you look inside, in the mouthpiece, you do have a section where you can put a little microphone if you've got a Bluetooth headset, if you need to be in contact with someone. You don't have anything like that in this one. You've got to take this off. It's just a bit of sponge. There's room inside for headset type things, whereas this one, it's just standard padding. It's as if this was made 20 years ago and this one's just a whole lot more modern. So yeah, that's the main difference. That's the only reason I wanted to make this video, just to highlight the main differences of this helmet that does cost close to, you know, around $300, and then this helmet that maybe costs just over $100. Just to show you that there really is a big difference. So that is the Noblemantech TK02. Very comfortable helmet, great at night, great in the daytime, very good for any personal electric vehicle where you might be going a bit fast and you might be falling off and hitting your face all over the floor. Your electric skateboards, your electric unicycles, maybe e-bikes as well, and e-scooters if you know you're going to be a bit mad one day. So look out for this helmet in my videos. There is a link down below if you want to check out the Noblemantech website. They've got some cool stuff, some armoured gloves, armoured t-shirt, and armoured jacket that looks really nice. And yeah, check them out. They've got this helmet comes in lots of different colours and different styles as well. It's a really nice helmet. It doesn't have a vent, so maybe it could do with a vent. However, on my helmets that do have vents, I don't think I can actually tell the difference. And I can't say that once I get going I have much of a steaming up problem anyway in this one. Well, no more than any other helmet anyway, so it does a little bit, but once the wind starts getting through, it tends to be okay. So that was it, a really quick video about the Noblemantech helmet and how it's a lot better than your AliExpress similar type thing. Until next time, ride safe!